Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a 16 by 20 inch camera and ideas. This is a cup. I'm not sure where it came from. Maybe it was supposed to measure like plant nutrition or something, but it's a nice size cup, and I think I want to add a little bit of black enamel and a little bit of white enamel, and then a bit of everything else. That is going to not be enough. So this is my pink enamel. They're all gloss except for the white could be semi-gloss. So I'm not going to force any of those in there. I am going to put a few things next to each other and wait and see what I'm going to do. It'd be really nice if that were available. So I'm just going to use it. It's sunk, but maybe it'll come back later. I'm going to put a lot of, that is a Modern Masters blue. And this is a 24 karat gold by Deco-Art American, or Deco-Art. And this might be a surprise for both of us. I have no idea what's going to happen. I love this color shifting purple. I'm going to use up that red if I get a chance. I may have leftover paint. I kind of want to put some Anita's metallic white in there. What am I missing? More of this purple would be good. I kind of want some green. I don't know if I'll be sorry about that or not. The green gold is awesome. Oh, I know what I wanted. I don't know if I want the orange next to it, but I've got some orange. It's not coming out, so maybe I'm not supposed to use much of that. Come out. Come out, plug. Alright, that was a big almost. Oh, look. I've got more colors. That is the old Art Minds that's no longer available, and that is gorgeous. So, my strange plan is this. First, I'm going to put that aside. And I think I'm going to go down this way. So, let me just, whoa, that was a lot. It's very warm out here today. It's been 90. And all of my OXO omelet turning spatulas available on my Amazon link under Show More. Best paint spreading tool around. We're in the bucket and getting cleaned. Put that aside. I don't mind if this is a little heavy right now because I'm probably going to use some of it as a swipe tool or to stimulate the cells that I expect to come. It doesn't matter how far down I let that go. I probably should put a little bit on the bottom half. I'm going to run my finger along the top and figure if at some point in time I need to add paint, it won't be that hard to touch up black. I'm going to scrape off my spatula over the edge, which is the perfect amount of paint to cover that edge. I do want a random shape down this way. And I'll just keep scraping that off. I want an organic shape. So let's do a little bit of the same thing. No, not with that. Right here. And the white space, the negative space, is where my dustpan pour is going to go. Now all I got to do is just scrape that spatula over the edge just a little tiny bit, and I have enough paint. Pull it to this edge and do the same right down. There's very little waste with these spatulas because the edge is so thin. It allows you to spread paint very nicely. Yes, my fingers are getting very schmutzy. Par for the course. Alright, so that's going to go back into the bucket as soon as I get a little bit more off of it. Here we go. Have a quick rinse. Now, what's coming next is the fact that I didn't want to put stripes in here. I do need something to rest this in though. And I'm looking around everywhere and I'm going, where'd it go? There it is. This is actually a hot towel holder from a Japanese restaurant I picked up at a yard sale. And there's a good swipe tool I just found with a point on it. Not sure how that's going to work. So, I'm going to pour all that in there, or most of it. And this one is broken, so I got to be a little careful. And it's coming out really fast. So I'm going to go ahead. That might work well for me right now, to get that to come out. I lost a lot of my purple. Fortunately, I have some saved. And it doesn't, whoops. Yeah, that was clever. Not really. I like the blue and I kind of lost some of that too. I got a lot of cells from having that that enamel in there, I think. I'm just going to move that around until it covers up what I need it to cover up. And then if I want to dribble some more back on again, I will. I could even blow it around. I've got a really nice puddle of it right down here that I want back. And I'm going to take it back too. Doesn't matter if there's some odd shapes. Doesn't matter if I take out my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Doesn't matter. That's going in the bucket. I'm rinsing my hands off again. We got wicked cells. I probably shouldn't do anything to this at all, but that wasn't the plan, so that's not what's going to happen. I am going to give myself a little bit more of this. It's prettier in the cup than it is dribbled on the canvas right now. So what I really wanted was some blue and a whole bunch of gold, and I would have put it in a shovel and applied it that way, but I'm doing it this way. So what I'm going to do now, after I tip some of that, if my bottle will stop falling over, maybe I'll tip it the opposite direction and stick my fingers in the holes. There we go. I shouldn't worry about the holes because I will be swiping down. I'm going to move some of that right over there, even though I love those cells. I kind of want to dump some of that paint off in case I want to use it for something. And I've got an edge catcher right here. It's a little bit attached to things. I think moving that paint off won't hurt my feelings a bit. I hope this works. I'm a little dubious about it right now. I think I'd be a lot tidier with my dustpan the next time. Ah, okay. Well, that's probably going to spread while I'm over here. I'm having a hard time making my paint. I have no level surfaces. Okay, so now here's my black enamel right up at the top, and I'm going to grab a swipe card and a little container maybe to knock my paint off into, which I should have just done with the edge catcher paint. So I'm going to make that enamel go up to the top, and then I'm going to make it go down to the bottom. And I'm probably going to swipe everything, but I'm going to start this way. And I know those cells are gorgeous. I don't promise there are going to be any left when I'm done. But I might. It's not impossible. but I could decide to leave some. I'm going to wipe that off. I said I would, and now I will. I'm going to welcome any strange, anomalous patterns, I guess. A little something to fill in, I guess, too. So I want to go up once, because I can see right now that my gold I don't like the lines in there, basically. I seem to have an unusual edge on my card. So I'm going to go back and forth a few times. Spread the love. Hope I don't annihilate all the prettiest cells. I'm going to remember how many beautiful cells there were for next time that I might want to keep. But for right now, this is the experiment, and that's pretty cool, actually. It might not be as pretty, the cells might not be as pretty as they were, but I'm going to rinse my hands off again and have a look, see what I want to do, if anything. All I ever want to do is drop some more of my my color shifting folk art in. Grab a clean skewer, clean-ish. No, I just need one good end. You know what? I've got a clean one over here somewhere. Look, a new skewer. I really have one. I think a few more colors, maybe some turquoise, will make me happy. That's a color shifting turquoise. There's a lot of it, maybe a little more than I was expecting. Drag a few skewer lines down through, never hurt anything. I know I could put some white metallic in there if I knew where to put it. I got to think about this for a second. I really ought to torch. I think this is going to be pretty. It's kind of subtler than most of the stuff that I do. Maybe it won't be once I add a little blue. Yeah, I like the blue. Alien Fire. I'm contemplating on a little bit of orange also. Get that bottle out of my way. Be very helpful. Try not to drag down. It's a little warm today, so I got to be careful not to drag down. I've got a bunch of beautiful colors in here, but I'm not sure I can get any of them to come out, because everything is getting sticky pretty rapidly. That's pretty nice. I've got some iridescent pearl fine laden magenta that I think might make me happy. I know it won't make me sad. Yeah, I like that. And I don't think I even need to do much of anything to it. Just a few extra colors here and there. And then just drag them. Drag a skewer, albeit briefly. I still want to put some white pearl in there and see what happens. Might be dangerous. Maybe I should put it on the skewer. Because the white metallic and the black usually wind up making some nice cells, and I like the idea of adding what looks to be highlights at the top. And it's very, very thin and very opaque, so it's not really going to make a huge impact unless I leave it right like it is. I got at least one place right here that I'd like a little coverage. Okay, so I do sell my artwork, and that's my timer that goes off when I have 3 minutes left to talk to you guys about whatever I'm going to talk to you about, which is usually something to do with sharing my videos more, watching them more, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think I love that orange. I think that's going to make me happy. Let the eye jump back and forth from the bottom to the top. Let's see where else I want that. I kind of missed more of that magenta up there. So what should I tell you? I should tell you there's Facebook groups with Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Appreciation group is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors is for anybody who might enjoy seeing whatever I've edited so far from the wet and dry artworks on YouTube. And they're in albums there. You'll have to look for them. You might have to join first. No big deal. No membership fee. There's there's Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, which is where I've linked my Fine Art America and Pixels.com. And you can visit that by pressing the Shop Now button. Yes, I'm trying to focus. I know I got a crib sheet here somewhere. So there's a drawing, and you can find the prizes for this month's drawing that will be in the 3rd week of April on the exhibition video, on the end screens of any video. There's 5 paintings up for grabs, and I'm going to steal some paint and fill that void right there. Or at least give the impression of filling that void right there. Just use my skewer to pull some stuff down. And then I'm going to torch to release the bubbles in the paint. I should always tell you that there's Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links under the video. Under Show More, when you click Show More, along with my Amazon link, where if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you and it helps me out. What else? I have 1,310 videos, and you can access them by looking for playlists and created playlists on my YouTube channel. I think I like this. Or did I just scratch that? Please give me a thumbs up, and thank you for the great comments you always leave me. I really appreciate the morale boost you give me. Thank you for watching, and I hope you do watch longer because it might help me out, and I would very much appreciate having a little help. I said I sold my artwork, but look for the email address right under the video. If you have questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll answer them when I have a chance to get back to them. I'm going to torch this real quick while you've still got 30 seconds here, or I've still got you here for another 30 seconds. I got beautiful colors. What do I do with them? They're all over my fingers. I'll stick them in that hole over there. Right up the side of the canvas. Perfect. Good answer. All right. So, I have Teespring clothing below the video with all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. And other things. If you go to Expressionist Art Studio Gallery... Oh, I told you about Totes and More. Ha! What else? You can find tomorrow's video on my channel community board, and also on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More. I said that wrong. Appreciation group. Yes, I'm really focused on this actually. This is wild, and I'm loving it. I'm really happy that I bothered to try the dustpan pour. I kind of had to be flexible.